Hello everyone, it's Wednesday the 30th of June, and it's challenge day. This week we have War and Revenge, and we've got charged hunters to help us. I'm going to try and keep this short, so let's move straight on to the first map, which is Knee Deep. The only map with a threat counter this week, all the rest have auto spawns. So this map you have to get to the exit, but the trouble is when you pass this line, with a survivor, a goo walker will spawn to the right hand side, and your objective will change to kill the tough walker and then get to exit once you've killed it. So it starts with a goo walker, and you've also got pits around the map, and if you stand on a pit, a walker will come out. The walkers that come out do tend to be a lower level than the level level you're on. So early levels, it's good idea to have scouts of threat reduction, and if you stand on the pits to bring them out, kill them whilst you still can, to keep the threat down, and then use your charge attack to take out the first goo, and then bring the other goo out and do the same, charge up using the pits and the walkers that are already there, keep threat down, and then use your charge attack to kill the goo. Once you've killed that goo that spawns, 3 more walkers will spawn on the end line, so make sure you're far enough away from the end when you kill the second goo. At higher levels, when you can't kill things, there is a way to glitch the game so that you don't spawn the second goo. What you need to do is have Daryl in lead, and when you prowl, if you prowl something underneath something on this red line, or run past and end on a pit, the second goo won't spawn. I'll go into it in more detail when I get to a high level, and I'll show you what I mean. Well, that's how it worked last time. I don't know if NG would have fixed it this time or not. So yeah, that's the rest of the map. There's more pits over there. Next one is room service, and there's a little trick to this one as well. You start with a couple of walkers on the board, and then you get more spawn from inside these little rooms. At low level, you can pretty much kill everything, and it is a good idea to kill everything. Once everything's dead, then you can just open up the 3 doors in one turn and then run down to the line, and you'll be able to run away far enough that nothing will be able to get you. At a higher level, when killing things isn't an option, what you can do is get into this back left room, spawn block the walkers that come in from there, and then once you're in there, you can use the hard corner, which is the doorway to the diagonal right spot. You can block it, and all the walkers will wander away, or they'll target the person in that top right corner, and they'll wander away because they can't reach them. And then if you've got a fire weapon, you can just pop out, set things on fire, and then go back in. Again, I will show you the technique in more detail once I get to it, but as long as you can get into that room, it's not too bad. Not too bad a map to do at any level, really. It's just a case of getting in there. Next one is closing time. You've got to open the door gate to the right hand side. So having a scout, you can get there in 2 turns, and 2 bruisers is the standard team. Once you start opening the gate, you get a random spawn, either some at the top or some at the bottom, all at the top or all at the bottom. It seems to be random which ones you get. If they're all at the bottom and you've got a charged bruiser, it makes it a lot easier. When they're nearer the top, it can be dicey, and it can get very frustrating. Next map is Outbreak, which is kill all walkers. They don't all start on the board to start with. They will spawn as you kill certain walkers. So it always starts in the same sort of pattern with 3 walkers to your left and 1 above. And the ones to the right spawn a little bit randomly. Best way of doing it is to get into the bottom left corner, if you can. And I think it's if you kill the tank and one of the ones on the right, they'll start spawning from the traders and also from the main house in the bottom left. I think there's 30 walkers to kill in total, and it can be a very frustrating map. It's not an easy one, but hopefully a Sasha, Princess, Yumiko team will make it a bit easier for everyone, especially with Hunters starting charged. Sanctuary was always my worst map on this set. It's a nice, really long map, loads of walkers start, and after the first turn, I think it is, walkers start spawning from behind you and from the bottom of the map. You need to get all the way to the right and start working on the door. When you start working on the door, one walker will spawn at the end point each turn. What you can do is there is a finite amount of spawns. I think it's something like 50 odd. So you can stay at the beginning and kill everything and wait till everything stops spawning, and then just wander over to the end and make sure you're charged, ready to stun any of the walkers that come out. I think Sasha, Princess Yumiko team, staying at the beginning, keeping your assault charged, is going to be the best way of doing this at higher level. At lower level, it's a bit of a free-for-all, because you can't keep a wall long enough without killing them. But yeah, warriors might be quite good to keep things stunned or kill things, but I'll do a couple of different teams on this one. And lastly, we've got Alexandria Knights. Two freemen start on the left, and then you get auto spawns from the bottom by the line, and after a few turns you get large auto spawns coming from the right hand side. Once you've killed these 2 freemen, 2 more freemen will spawn. You got to kill them to get the line open. It's a tough map. Fire's going to be good, hopefully taking advantage of the freeman fire bug, where you can set them on fire and get them down to 1 HP to kill them, or getting them and the walkers on fire so that they go into a 1-turn struggle to die. I'll use a couple of different teams on this as a build up to the hardest level. I'm not even 100% sure who I'll be using at the highest level this time. I was apparently using this team last time. It must have worked quite well, and with charged hunters it should be even easier, especially with Shane's shotgun to keep them stunned at the beginning. Sorry about the not great overview this week. Found out I got COVID on Sunday, so I'm not feeling 100%, so I don't know when my first commentary videos will be. I'll try and get some videos done as soon as possible though. Everyone have fun, and I'll see you later. Thanks for watching.